Hello, everyone, and welcome to Financial Aid Friday. My name is Marissa Gomez. I am a financial aid assistant at the Round Rock campus and your host for today. So, a little bit about me is again, I'm a financial aid assistant. I help students find ways to pay for college. I'm very passionate about sharing resources to help eliminate barriers between you and reaching your goals. And I'm very excited to be here today to just have a conversation with you, help answer some questions, hopefully, about financial aid. And maybe you've joined us in the past, but today we're going to talk about ways to use your financial aid. And it's in the right time because disbursement's coming up with here in the next few days. So a few ways that students can use their financial aid, which actually let me back up a little bit. Maybe you didn't know that you can use your financial aid for multiple different things. And we're going to talk about that now. So the first thing we do with your financial aid is we apply it to your tuition. Your financial aid is applied directly to your tuition balance on your behalf. If there are any funds remaining, this is considered a refund. And these funds will be sent to you via direct deposit to your bank account. If you don't have a bank account, no worries. We partner with a company called Bank Mobile, and they have an option to establish a checking account through them to receive your financial aid refund. And a debit card will be sent to you in the mail with your financial aid refund loaded on it. You can also use your financial aid to help pay for books and school supplies, even that laptop you've been eyeing. Maybe you need to trade yours in for a new one. We got you covered on that. Financial aid can be used to pay for books for class, including buying new books, used books, or using a textbook rental service, which is my personal favorite. And perhaps you have a list of supplies you need for class. Your financial aid can cover those expenses too. So do not hesitate to use it on binders, pencils, paper, whatever you need. Maybe even that Apple pen that's super expensive. But if you have the financial aid refund, it's there to use it. Financial aid can also be used to pay for living expenses. Some students believe that financial aid can only be used for tuition and books and the other things that we mentioned, but it can be used for so much more. You can use your financial aid refund to pay for any expenses to help you be a successful student. And that means your rent, food, gas, groceries, even childcare expenses. So now that we've talked about what your financial aid can be used for, let's talk about how to get it. So when you receive your financial aid, there's not a set date that the funds go out. We operate within a date range, a disbursement date. And your financial aid is typically dispersed around the week that classes begin. So if you have classes that start in different sessions, part of your financial aid, if you're receiving a Pell Grant, could be dispersed at different times when your classes begin. Your funds are applied to your tuition and fees first, then any money left over is sent to you, as we talked about, as a refund. And again, we're going to talk about how to use that as your refund. If you don't have that checking account, no worries. You can log on to Bank Mobile and you can create that account there. Refunds can take 5 to 7 business days to be loaded to Bank Mobile or to hit your personal account. But if you have questions about your refund or your refund status or even your disbursement, you're more than welcome to contact us and we can help you with that. So I'd like to take some time now to maybe answer some questions that anybody has. And if you don't have any questions right now, I'm going to talk about a few commonly asked questions that we get in financial aid. So one of the most commonly asked questions is, can you get more than one type of financial aid? And the answer is yes. Students can receive different types of financial assistance, such as grants, which is considered free money, loans, which is borrowed money, and work study, where you work for the college part-time to earn your financial aid. You can also apply for scholarships, emergency funds, veterans benefits, etc. Any remaining financial aid can be used to cover your college expenses, as we've talked about. Students are highly encouraged to look for any outside resources that you find available. You're more than welcome to use that towards your tuition and fees. Another question that we usually get, are there any ways to find and save money, any other ways to find and save money for college? And yes, absolutely. ACC has a full list of free and reduced cost services available to students at austincc.edu/support. From academic to financial to technology support, ACC has you covered. We even have a list of community resources we recommend for food, housing, healthcare, and so much more. Also, you might be wondering, since the semester is about to start, is it too late to apply for financial aid? And the answer is absolutely not. You can apply for financial aid at any time during the year. And although the priority deadline for this fall semester has already passed, you can still apply at studentaid.gov by submitting the 22-23 FAFSA. But don't forget to add ACC to your application so we receive your FAFSA. Another one of the questions that we get commonly is in regards to the COVID relief funds, also known as ARP, CRRSA, CRRSA, or HERF funds. And is it still available to apply for? And the ARP, CRRSA, HERF fund application is now closed. All the funds have been dispersed to students and the application will not reopen. If you are, however, experiencing an unanticipated financial emergency, consider applying for the Student Emergency Fund. The Student Emergency Fund can help you with unanticipated financial emergencies caused by housing and living expenses, car repairs or transportation issues, childcare, family emergencies, natural disasters, unanticipated loss of employment, and even tuition payment assistance. There are eligibility requirements to use the emergency fund though, so please visit austincc.edu/SEF for more information. Now I'll just check to see if there's any other questions. All right, so when is the cutoff date to apply for financial aid? So as I mentioned, there is no deadline exactly. You can apply for financial aid for the fall 22 through summer 23 academic year at any time, all the way up until July 23. So you have plenty of time to apply, but please do get in those applications as soon as you can. If you're anticipating on starting in the fall semester, we can still get you awarded. You may have to pay out of pocket up front, but thankfully ACC has a really flexible payment plan option, so you can hold your spot in your classes while you wait for your financial aid to come through. And also, if you're not going to be registering for the fall semester, no worries. You can still get in that FAFSA application. Well, we should have it ready in time for the spring semester when you want to get started. But it's definitely not too late to apply. And let's see if we have any other questions. So my son is on the wait list for work study. Are there any off-campus positions? That is a great question. I would recommend reaching out to our work study directly at workstudy@austincc.edu. There are other off-campus positions available, but I would also recommend reaching out to Career and Transfer Services. They have a list of employees through an app called Handshake that are vetted employers that look for students who are enrolled. So they are willing to work with the student and their school schedule. So I really like that option as well. And thank you for the great question. So definitely check out Work Study and Career and Transfer Services. They may be able to help with that as well. And also thank you, Miranda, for your question. Let's see. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining and for the great questions. That is a wrap for today's Financial Aid Friday session. Thank you for everyone who joined us. Please know that our one-on-one appointments with ACC Financial Aid staff continue to be available to you. We're here to help you in person, virtually, and over the phone. Visit austincc.edu/FINAID, FINAID, to drop into our Zoom call Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., or to learn how to schedule an appointment with us. Have a great weekend, River Bats.